Hi, my name is Phil Hedger. I've been going to Generations Christian Church with my family since 2017.
My name is David Kincaid. I've been going to Generations Christian Church since 2019 with my family.
So a lot of you might know that Johnny and Jen are actually my next door neighbors, and they invite us to come to church. So it's kind of funny, our journey. We started coming to church and we were kind of in the back row, but as we got more connected over time, now we're in the first 3 rows typically at church, and we love being there every Sunday now with our family.
We were searching for a local church in the area after attending one that was just becoming kind of too far to drive, and really looking for one that focused a lot on biblical community, had warmth and sound preaching. And my wife ended up coming across Generations and heard about it from some people in the area, and we just started attending and really just kind of ended up getting sucked into everything.
So what I really liked a lot about when I first went to Generations Church was the people. Just right there, you feel love in this church. I mean, going in and out of churches over all the years, we were often afraid to meet people and get connected, but there were a lot of people that just come out and sought us out, especially Johnny and Jen, starting that with us and then getting us connected with other people in the church. Met the Kincaids, we lead a small group together, and there's just such great biblical community in Generations Christian Church, and that's really what's been changing our lives.
So when Kayla and I started coming to Generations, one of the things that we really connected with was the idea of connecting people to Jesus, and the idea of trying to pull people in the community and really be able to share the love of Christ with them. Really wanted to bring our family somewhere that could ultimately impact every aspect of our lives, with our kids growing up, being in community, with a focus specifically on Jesus, which obviously transcends into the school realm as well. And that's really kind of where we started to connect overall with Generations.
So it's kind of interesting how my wife, Stacy, and I decided that we wanted our girls to be enrolled in GCA. We have 4 daughters, McKenna, Raylan, Ellie, and Everly. And as we've been growing closer to Jesus and learning more about him, and having friends like David and Kayla who have their kids enrolled in Christian school. And so we actually started praying about it, and believe it or not, the next day there was an announcement about Generations Christian Academy. So we felt God calling us to it, and we actually started to write down a pro and con list. And the very first pro we wrote was Jesus, and we couldn't go any further beyond that.
Really, as Kayla and I were talking about where we wanted to see our kids, what kind of environment we wanted them to be in, we really just felt called to placing them in a Christian environment where we knew that the things we were talking about on Sunday would translate over to Monday and through the rest of the week, that what we were talking about at home would carry over to the school environment as well, and especially with an openness at a private Christian school. And we felt really strong about the education aspect as well, when it comes to just trying to train them up for the future. And so we were really excited when we heard about the school, and seeing it grow has been a huge blessing.
We just love being at Generations and having our kids in Generations Christian Academy. There's continual growth here. I mean, just thinking back from 2017 to where we are now, people are interested, people are engaged. It's just beautiful to see the church growing. We're very excited. I'm Phil Hedger.
I'm David Kincaid.
And this is how our families have connected to Jesus through generations.